You know what they say, if people don't know about what you do, why should they care about you, or why should they fund you? It is very important that we communicate what we do and that people understand what we do. But also that the people we work with communicate their views about what we do, or communicate their stories about what they do. So communications is a very important part of this work that we're going to do today. We're talking about inclusion. We're talking about including everybody in the work that you do. We're talking about a process where every stakeholder's voice is heard, a process where we recognize that all stakeholders have power. And this project is bringing about all those powers together, our power, their power together to drive, to be a force for nature, for improving nature. And we need to communicate that. So communications and advocacy is important.
Engagement level, because everything else is specific, like number of training, percentage of people.
I think the thing that I'm most excited about is people going, we hadn't really thought about communications, in building our work plans. And so I think everyone's going to go back to their offices and start to think through, like, have we allocated the budget that we need in order to do communications? Have we had those conversations with our colleagues about how to build communications into this project? Do we actually have enough time? What assets do we need to collect? Do we need reports that need to be published, or do we need to go and collect stories and videos from the field? How do we involve local communities in preparing the narrative about them and their project and how this is going to work with them? So I think there's quite a lot of work ahead and potentially thinking about communications in a way that maybe people haven't thought about really before.
And our initiative
communication is very important. We see, and so important to begin this project with some image and record image, and we can see how project will involve in evolution of a project, and this can help us to communicate with stakeholders, with donors, with government. Because the last time I think WWF doesn't have this strategy. It's why we had some problem with BuzzFeed and others. But now I think we are able to communicate and to prove that we do think respecting human rights and other things. So this is a good thing for me.
For this project, I think it's very important that you think about comms not just in a traditional sense of campaigns and videos, but you think about it strategically. And strategic communications is in and of itself about influencing within, about building coalitions of ideas and movements within an organization, but also taking those learnings externally, making sure that the people in landscapes are driving their own narrative. You are not telling them what to do, you are listening to them and you are supporting them, giving them the tools, resources and finances they need to really tell their own story. And that's something that I think is missing a lot. But I hope that this inception meeting and the commitments that have been made by leadership will mean that more people are represented. It's been a very busy 5 days for me, Andy and the team filming in Vietnam. We have interviewed over 30 people and we have been working over 12-hour days to capture the inception meeting for the GBF CLC. And it's been really nice to get to know the people and to see them really connect with the project, but also their own personal stories and how that's shaped the way that they are designing and thinking about the project, which is really encouraging.
For me, communication is really, really important because it's about giving voice, it's about listening, it's about amplifying, it's a mechanism, it's a means through which you build relations, it's a means through which we'll achieve accountability and transparency. It is a means within which we can transfer beyond a place to other levels or other spaces.